Hello there.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, handsome.
Oh, tee.
Ta ha ha. No tee hee hees. You are handsome. Welcome to Full Exposure. Love Wrestling's independent wrestling podcast that we do every weekend. And Blair, I'm going to ask you again. I asked you yesterday. Are you one strapping or two strapping?
When I left the gym today, I one strapped it.
Did you?
I did. I even thought of it. I saw myself in the mirror and I said, "Hey, I'm one strapping it today."
But was everyone else two strapping it?
No, for the most part, I think people were one strapping it too.
Okay.
So I was chilling with the cool kids.
How many miles does your car get? Like 7.
Yeah, man, like whatever.
that clip came across TikTok yesterday, and I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot about the backpack scene."
I love that so many random clips will like just all of a sudden spring up. Like 2 months ago it was the slam poetry one.
Yeah.
Now it's that one. So I'm here for it.
We don't have the new LPW 39 lower graphic.
No.
Oh. Because that is what we're here today for, is LPW 39's preview, because next week is LPW 39.
It is. And
next Friday.
Boris is going to join us to talk about that right away. I have a question for you.
Sure.
Because I know you watched it last night.
Lawrence is in the house, and I do not have a green hat, surprisingly.
I know you watched it yesterday, but how is Happy Gilmore 2?
I liked it. I enjoyed myself. I won't give anything away. I'll just say that I really enjoyed it. It was a movie that I know there's some people on the internet that didn't like it, but I had a great time.
Do they just not like fun, or what is their...
Yeah, I guess. The one hot take I saw was there was too many cameos, and I was like, well, that's a dumb take.
Oh, come on.
But it wasn't as good as the first one. Absolutely not. The first one's iconic. It's legendary. But I think it held its own, and I think it did a great job. And we got to see MJF's booty. So what's more fun than that, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can compare the two, because the first Happy Gilmore has been around for 20 years, 30 years, or whatever it is, since 95.
Yeah.
So of course it's not going to compare. You've had 30 years to like love and cherish that movie. So it makes sense that it wouldn't compare. You just got to enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, and I it was there were some decisions they made that I thought were a little like, oh, why would you do that? But not, and overall, I was like, this is a good movie. And I watched it with the kids, and I was laughing out loud, and I don't usually laugh out loud because there's a lot of dumb stuff in it, but I like dumb stuff.
Yeah.
So it was good. I don't want to give anything away because I'm not that guy because it just came out yesterday. So you watch it on your own. You let me know if I'm right or wrong. Yeah. Ophelia said, "What's up, Ophelia?" She said it was pleasant. She was pleasantly surprised with it. Yeah. It could have been an absolute flop. We'll get Boris in here and see if he's heard of it, talked about it, watched it. Bryce is in the house as well.
Yeah, we will add him right away. I do think I'll watch it this weekend. I'm hoping.
There you go.
But I'm planning to go see Fantastic Four either later today or tomorrow. A little solo movie date, spend some time, just vibe, get a little treat.
Little vibe.
And just enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Nice.
Yeah. So cool.
Nice. Bring him in. I'm ready.
I will.
He's got a Blue Jays jersey on today just for you. Probably for him too.
Yeah, well, the Blue Jays are playing good. You got to support the best team in the AL East.
Is that why I bought a Baltimore Orioles hat the other day?
Why are you like that?
I don't know. I've
always Bryce, I don't think it'll be a DQ treat. I think I'll probably get some popcorn or some nachos at the theater. So you are more than welcome to join me, by the way.
Blair's getting popcorn and nachos at the theater. He's got money. What's it like to be a billionaire?
Popcorn or nachos. We're not getting both.
I was like, Jesus, Blair, you got that kind of money, man? What are you doing? Jeez, Blair got that $1 million man type money.
I wish.
Every nacho has its price.
Nachos.
All right. Well,
okay, I'll play the intro. We'll bring Boris in. We'll talk LPW. We'll have some fun. and we're going to chat about some wrestling. So just for 1 sec. Hey, there's Boris.
What? Why do you
What?
look confused? What?
I can't hear anything.
No.
You can't hear anything?
No, I can't hear anything.
Did you mute yourself?
I can't hear anything all the way up in first place in all of Major League Baseball.
Oh.
Sorry, speak up a little louder, Yankees. I can't hear you down there.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Shohei who? Shohei who?
What about JPJ's Boston Red Sox?
The Boston Red Sox.
More
like the Boston Red Sox, am I right? Hey! Do you know what I watched last night for the first time ever? I was forced to watch by the woman that I was debating marrying, but now I'm not going to because it was awful.
Oh boy, that bad.
The Matrix. What a piece of garbage movie.
Wow.
Awful. But I hate sci-fi because I have no imagination, which explains my love of professional wrestling. But my God. None of that movie made any sense. The whole thing was dumb. Whatever.
I still love that movie. It's got a banger soundtrack.
I'm in the minority about that because I'm not smart and I hate everything. But yeah, not for me. I'm not a sci-fi guy though.
It's a banger soundtrack, and I can guarantee that movie was a queer awakening for many people. When you go back and watch it now, you're like, this is a very sexy movie. I can understand why people loved it as much because you got the latex, you got the hot actors and actresses. Like, this is a banger movie. I love it. I'm all for it. I rewatched it not too long ago, and I was like, this movie still goes.
Lawrence said he saw you buy coconut shrimp at the theater yesterday. Daddy Warbucks.
I saw bought coconut shrimp.
Richie Rich over here.
I think he
what
saw
theater has coconut shrimp?
I think he said.
I'm gonna just assume he saw you because you're getting nachos and popcorn and.
How could he see me buy it when I haven't bought it? I think he saw someone buy it at the theater yesterday.
I think Lawrence is from the future.
At the theater yesterday.
I think Lawrence is from the future.
Well, I learned that, like, if you believe in yourself, you can dodge bullets and see the future. And
all right, debunk that post you just made, Lawrence.
I'm just jumping in to be like, Boris, you do realize it's a team from Toronto, right? Like,
listen,
the other shoe always falls. It always happens.
It's true.
That's why
he's a big Leafs fan. He knows at this point.
It's true.
I should have worn. I almost wore my Raptors hat today too. I had it on.
Always in first, like Toronto. The Leafs are always in first place every year, and never really fail.
If I may rebut,
yeah,
that's why I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah,
this is his World Series being in first place.
Because who knows what tomorrow may bring.
Yes, I did go to this Cineplex VIP cinema yesterday and got coconut shrimp and a brownie.
Lawrence, while you're here, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because you're predominantly the host of the Sunday brunch. What are your topics of the week coming up?
Oh, we'll be talking, of course, I'll be saying my feelings towards what happened with Hulk Hogan and his legacy going forward.
Yeah.
I may join you for that because I feel like we could have some fun.
Yeah. Also talking about Travis Scott and the fallout from that. Like when celebrities go wrong.
It feels like a TMZ episode. Celebrities go wrong. Travis Scott and his fallout with the WWE.
Almost
Hulk Hogan and his divisive legacy.
If I go see Fantastic Four today, I'll join you for brunch tomorrow.
So I did enjoy Fantastic Four.
So we can both share our feelings on Union Buster Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I like that.
And like the mid-credit scene legitimately gave me goosebumps, and I'm very excited for next year's Marvel run.
Hell yeah!
I love that you pick Union Buster Hulk Hogan as that's like the least offensive thing.
Well, it's something that a lot of people also have not mentioned when they're talking about the really crappy things he's done. And said,
Lawrence, how old are you, Lawrence?
35.
Okay, Blair, how old are you, if I may ask?
43.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, like
So
I
I'm
only
judging-
legitimately started watching Hulk Hogan around, like I caught up with the stuff about the, like, really when he rejoined the WWE in like 2002, 2003.
Okay.
So
People's
like when they brought back
ages
the NWO.
kind of dictate a lot of how they're responding to this.
Yeah. Well,
So,
yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
All right, I'll let you guys go talking about wrestling and LPW.
Hi,
Have fun.
Lawrence.
Bye,
Love
guys.
Hey,
you.
did you see the Matrix, Lawrence? Did you like the Matrix?
I like the original Matrix. Yeah, the other ones, the sequels were just bad.
If you think I'm sitting through another Matrix movie, you are mistaken.
It was very much of its
I'm
time.
not watching the
And I did like
sequel!
Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah.
I liked it. Like it was what it was. It was a very much a fanfare movie.
Yeah.
And there were some good jokes. I am was it not Lethal, Naked Gun. I'm excited about the Naked Gun movie.
Yeah.
That looks like it's a lot really funny.
Yeah.
Like the wordplay jokes are just as smart as the original ones. I'm very excited for that.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'll let you guys go. Bye, guys.
I love you. You didn't say
That's
it back. You didn't say it back.
I'm trying to leave without saying it, and it's still
Say it. Say it. Say it.
Pluggo. I
Oh.
I haven't been to a movie theater since before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went and saw. What did we see? I went and saw. I just saw it with the kids. The new Lilo and Stitch remake.
The live action one?
Yeah, it was all right.
The live action Stitch?
Yeah, yeah. Where all these human beings are like, that's normal.
Yeah, I see that all the time.
Yeah,
It's just like an LSD trip.
he looks like a dog. It's like, no, he doesn't. You psychopaths.
Okay. So we are here.
I would like to get the person that ordered the coconut shrimp and the brownie to come on this show and talk to them about their movie snack eating habits.
What theater has coconut shrimp?
Well, we've already established it's the Cineplex VIP theaters.
It was amazing. It was. She said it was amazing. She cried. I'm gonna call her out. Mrs. Pluggo cried during Lilo and Stitch. Granted, Mrs. Pluggo cries during random commercials too.
Mrs. Pluggo, have you seen The Matrix? I want to know her take on that absolute piece of garbage movie.
We're off the rails. You got Blair's got to try to bring us back in here.
Oh, I already tried.
Anyway, it's LPW 39 time.
It's nothing wrong with crushing some tendies at the theater. You know, you have a burger, maybe. You know, that's what the VIP theater's there for. So if somebody really wants to crush some coconut shrimp, I mean, bro, that's a choice. I mean, it's the best life. But we're going to talk some LPW because LPW 39.
Is it time to pretend?
Time to pretend. I guess this is the MGMT. Is that what we're
At the Rec Room, South
I
Edmonton
understand.
Commons.
MGMT? Yeah. Okay. So that is happening August 1st. So we have gone a full month without an LPW show, just the way the schedule lines up. But it's turning into a bit of a doozy of a show.
Can you put that back up on the screen really quick?
Yeah.
Can I just say, and I've always thought this, these two are looking extra like smoldery in this photo here. Like they're handsome gentlemen, but they look extra like what's up, ladies? How's it going? Like, look at Mars's like face there. He looks like a supermodel. All right, come on. Am I the only one that sees that?
I think you're just overcompensating for when you said that he was phoning it in.
Oh my
I
god!
was just gonna say, can you
Jesus.
put that back up again? Can you put that back up?
Let it go. That was like 9 years ago.
Can you put that back up for 1 second? I'm gonna Photoshop a phone in his hand for that. It's gonna be fabulous.
God. Yeah, he looks extra. He looks jacked right there. He's buff. He's handsome. He's come on, opponents, wrestle me.
Yeah.
Miss
And
Pluggo
then
says that
love.
The Matrix came out when she was like 9. Remember, my dad watched it, but wasn't paying attention.
That's valid.
You know what's not valid? Your assumption that Mars would phone it in ever.
Oh, I would never assume that.
I wouldn't either. But if I was to assume that in my defense, he had a wrestling match, a non-important tag team wrestling match scheduled in 95-degree weather outside, mere 6 days before a important LPW Grand Championship match. If you aren't thinking maybe I don't go 120% out in the 95-degree heat and save a little for the important Grand Championship match, I don't think you're an athlete, a wrestler. I think it's straight. Just
That's
saying.
actually the name of LPW 40. LPW 40, non-important matches.
I totally, like, being honest, I do know where you were coming from with the question, and you did not mean it with any malicious intent. But
I will ride that like.
But it's hilarious, yeah. Because Mars got so mad at me.
He did. So, so we got, I think it's 6 matches so far. I think that's it. 2, 4, 6. So we'll kick things off. They're up on the screen. They were up on the screen, so we might as well talk about it first, because for the LPW Tag Team Championships, we have the Short Kings versus the recently, you can see them on the cans.
Yes,
the jacked and juicy cans. Paralira. They're fighting for the Tag Team Championships.
Grapefruit ale, I believe.
We need Paralira to shoot one of those beer commercial ads. Like they do, like the Busch Light ads with on the beaches and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. We need Paralira to do that because they're jacked and juicy. They're certified beauties. They wanted this match, by the way. This is an interesting side of Paralira that they're very confident. They're taking on everybody. They want everybody. They weren't happy last month with what they felt was they weren't discrediting their opponents, but they felt they deserved a little bit more shine than they got last month. And here they are, and they got the Short Kings. They're back in the tag title picture.
Well, I'll say this first. I know Paralira very well. I know Sheik Akbar Shabazz. I've known him for almost 20 years. I've known Bayrat Karani for a very, very, very long time. And if they were to shoot a beer commercial, you would not be able to air half a frame of that footage because of those fine folks. Now,
we need it.
Paralira wanted competition, and whoo boy, are they going to get it. This one is that certified woo-woo banger thing that you guys do. I don't know how that works. But yeah.
Do we need to show him, Blair? Show him.
Yeah, show me how to do that.
Banger alert.
Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, jazz hands and everything.
Yes, that was introduced by the always incredible Katrina Creed, who added that, who was in Winnipeg last weekend doing a stint of shows.
Yes.
That the promoter decided to promote the day before.
This is... I don't know how to call this one, like prediction-wise, because the Short Kings have never held tag team gold anywhere, to my knowledge, and they've been teaming for quite some time, years. And
weren't they the PPW tag champs?
Mars, where are you at? Wake up.
I might. I'd have to look into that, but I know they haven't held it. I've tried to get a hold of Mars to get him to come on because you guys are burying him. I'm kidding, you weren't.
Yeah, they were the PPW tag team champions.
Oh, really? Okay, well, I stand corrected, but they haven't held LPW
what do you
tag
mean?
They're the current PPW tag team champions.
Oh, well,
what do you mean?
You know what? Never mind. My argument holds no water.
Boris, what do you mean?
My
we got gold right here.
Yeah,
I love you, Mars.
I'm done talking now.
No, he's gonna hate that. I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. Don't be done talking. We need you. We need you to carry this.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this is a tough pick'em call, and
yes.
I don't know the order of the show. I'd love to see this be the main, but I don't know the order of the show. Yeah, they wanted competition. They're gonna get competition, and yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting. I mean, we got a couple of taller dudes against the Short Kings, that low center of gravity, pop those hips for suplexes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So I was looking, and at the show back in June, on June 21st at PPW, Paralira actually defeated the Short Kings in a non-title match.
Yes, they've been having matches in Saskatchewan. That is very true.
So I'm just saying that these two, they've battled before, they've challenged for the gold, and it's very I like seeing, like, hey, they've got the LPW gold, they have a non-title victory over the Short Kings, and it's almost like the Short Kings are getting a chance. I like the way it flows together. There's the chance that the Short Kings could be dual champions in 2 promotions, or another win over the Short Kings, in LPW. Maybe that means they get a title shot over in PBW as well. So, I like the way that it's getting laid out for us.
Yeah. I will say this, and I'm going to try to say this without causing controversy, but the Short Kings have not really been focused on tag team success in LPW as of late. They've had a lot of other things going on. They've been involved in a lot of different stories. Meanwhile, Paralira has been just chugging along. It's that well-oiled machine that we talk about every month with these two, and they keep honing their craft, and they keep getting better and better and better every week. So I'm, like you said, Boris, I think this is a pick-em. I think either way you shake it, you're going to be happy with the result. But I have to give the slight edge to Paralira to retain here.
I'm kind of leaning that way myself, which feels weird to go against.
Yeah,
because they've put differences aside and they've been very much a united unit for a while now. But Paralira have been pretty dominant. This is their 2nd title run, so I'm leaning towards Paralira, but this really is a pick 'em.
Yeah, I mean, lately I've picked Paralira a lot more, but I gotta say, the Short Kings, we stand together. So,
Short Kings. And new, okay, right. Blair, I see you.
We have to. We are so low to the ground that we have to bring each other up. So I like that. Tall with my Short King brothers.
There you go. Put that on a T-shirt. We're so low to the ground, we bring each other up. Short Kings.
Hell yeah! Like one of those quotes. Like
the quotes.
Hell yeah!
Quoting it, baby. Like the great philosopher Blair Pacheco once said,
"You miss 99% of the shots you don't take."
That's right.
Yep. So you got your pick in there, Pluggo?
I did. I took Paralira.
Okay, sorry.
Boris took Paralira, and you took the Short Kings.
All right. Now, we also have the Canadian Goose facing off with Daddy Dean Richter blocking out the haters.
Trying to block out the goose in this picture, too.
Well, look at that bicep.
Yeah, you don't want to get slugged by that.
It's so big, it's pushing Goose out of the frame.
Now, Boris was on Thursday night on Beards, and he had some unkind words to say about Kyle Shaw based on his Quizplex appearance.
I've never had an unkind word to say about Kyle Shaw in my life.
He said you got robbed, or we were dogging Quizplex. Maybe you were nice to Kyle. I don't remember, but
no, I was dogging Quizplex, but I love me some Kyle Shaw. I was talking about his savant-like trivia ability. It's crazy. He mentioned a match, and he would be like, "Oh, that happened on the March 27th, 1998 episode of Monday Nitro in the 3rd quarter hour." These two have tangled a lot in scramble matches. There's some familiarity and no love lost between the two of them. Dean Richter, man. Dean Richter. I've been poised and waiting for Dean Richter to kind of take that next step, because he is tough as nails, heavy-handed, and just there's been a little bit of stalling out with Dean Richter, but I know that he's poised right on the edge of making a big statement, and this might be the one to kind of start that ball rolling down the hill towards some singles gold.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, these two have been a part of the scramble matches for quite a while. And, Shaw, Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, he's dabbled in some tag team action, trying to almost like solidify himself with a partner there. He's had Wolf Boy Will Matla, Elliot Tyler, a handful of others. So, maybe going the singles route for now is just the way to go. And what a victory over Dean Richter could mean to that, it's a huge opportunity for him.
Yeah, don't forget, he's the former Clandine Wrestling Society champion, Kyle Shaw. He's won singles gold. He's tasted it. Mm-hmm. But I think Boris is spot on. I think Daddy Dean Richter here, this might be the coming out party of he's going to take that run. He's going to hit the ground running here because he needs it. I've been waiting too. I don't know what's going on here. Future gold in Dean Richter's sights? I think so. Give me Daddy Dean Richter.
Wow.
I concur with that.
Not that I don't like the Goose, man, but, I'm just saying. I think somebody's got to win the match, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean,
unless it's a double count-out DQ finish.
Yeah, could be a no contest.
Could be a no contest, and then we're sitting here going, well, what do you do now? Maybe they become tag team partners.
Hey, I'd be all for that. sometimes the best partnerships are the ones like that. Like back in the old like Battle Bowl era, where you'd get, you know, like Sting teaming up with Tex Slazenger.
What a pull!
Not bad,
solid work, dude.
What a
So,
pull!
and then you're like, hell yeah, you know, they get a little bit of chemistry.
Some of my favorite stuff from back in the Attitude-ish era was when Austin and Shawn Michaels were tag champs.
Yeah.
But like reluctant tag champs, but they would bicker like a married couple. I don't know. I just thought that was really, really good business. I wish they would have let that run on a little bit longer because I found it very entertaining. So yes,
I think
I can see a reality show with Dean Richter and Goose as tag team, tag team.
I would love to see, like, after the match, whoever wins, these two guys know a sign of respect. Maybe they go for tag team gold together. I'd be into that 100%.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
The outcome.
Okay. There you go. Double count out, no contest. Tag team, future tag team. Boom.
Future tag team champs. Now, more tag team action. We've got the team of Nate Nixon and white shirt William Taylor taking on Mills and Shostastic.
This is an interesting match and a very interesting tag team Chad Mills and Nick Shostastic put together. Chad Mills never met a frat party he did not like.
No.
Never met a beer pong table he did not like. And we have the runaway model, Nick Shostastic, who never met a camera lens he didn't like. However, on the other side of it is a situation that is becoming graver every single month with this trio of Rose and Nate Nixon and white shirt William Taylor. They are slowly and subtly, without people really noticing, starting to take over. And I think if people in the locker room and on the roster aren't taking notice, they better in a hurry before it's too late and you get swallowed up by this. So I think that Nixon and Taylor are going to get the win. I'm interested to see how the other two team up, though. It should be very interesting.
Has there ever been a group or a faction that has made an impact in LPW as quickly and as impactful as this team of Rose, Nate Nixon, and William Taylor?
Yeah, it's been like, 2 or 3 months, and they're cracking skulls. They've already got a significant singles title, and they're dangerous, and they know they're dangerous. You can tell just by the way they carry themselves, and yeah, it's been very sudden and very effective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To me, it seems like, you know, I'm all the respect to the challengers here, but I think Taylor and Nixon, I mean, they're just on an upward trajectory that I don't know if anyone can stop this freight train.
I concur.
Yeah, I was chatting with someone yesterday about this group and how crazy it is that this is like they're taking the ball and running for factions here at LPW, as we've seen the Rads have kind of are fizzling out, and the Clandestine Society is still the Clandestine Society, but they all kind of have things going on where they're kind of doing their own thing too. But this is the most formidable group, and I can't say a mean word about William Taylor. He might pop on and yell at me, but Nasty Nate Nixon and William Taylor is an up and coming tag team in this LPW division that I'm just like super excited for. And Mills and Shostastic aren't no slouches, but I don't know if they're unfamiliarity with each other is probably going to be their undoing, and they're just going to get ran over by this freight train that is Nixon and white shirt William Taylor. As I almost fall out of my chair talking about it.
Yeah, like I
that would have been bad. I'm like,
I would be very surprised if Mills and Shostastic pick up the victory here. It's just one of those things. I don't think that they can stop what these two guys have got cooking right now.
Do you smell what these guys got cooking?
Exactly.
Do you? What is it? What are they cooking? What are they? Coconut shrimp at the movie theater?
Some tendies.
They're cooking up big dubs in LPW is what they're doing.
Big fat dubs.
And if the rest of the roster doesn't get their shit together, they're going to take over that tag team division. That's what they're cooking.
They have to go through Dean Richter and Canadian Goose Kyle Shaw if they want to do that.
Sign me up for that match. I'd be into
I
that.
agree.
You know? You got three absolute brutes, and then Kyle Shaw flapping his wings in there. Like hell yeah, let's rock and roll.
Mrs. Pluggo can smell what I'm cooking, which is pulled pork. Right, I've been slow cooking a pulled pork all night. The house smells amazing.
All right, flights to Indiana.
We've got some friends coming over. They're from out of town, and it's supposed to rain, but not supposed to rain. So I was gonna get the grill out. I go, but if it rains, then we're kind of screwed. So I decided to go pulled pork because I can make that overnight in house and be good to go. So
you can't go wrong with that.
No.
Hell yeah.
It's coming along nicely, as the kids would say.
All right. Well, we will take the opportunity to
fly out to my house.
I didn't get the invite, so we'll do this.
You can come over. You don't need an invite to come over to my house. You just show up.
Oh yeah, right.
If you just showed up at my door, you'd be in.
Round trip Edmonton to Indiana on United Airlines, $544 Canadian.
There you go.
It's not bad.
I'm just going to show up at your house one day.
That's fine. You'd be welcome.
Okay. Well, we'll take this opportunity to do one of our favorite things on here, tidbits. Hey, it's Blairs Tidbits.
Tidbits. Tidbits. Tidbits, Blairs. Tidbits, Blair. Beep boop bop. Tidbits.
I was very entertained by this because we got the announcement for Jet Speed teaming up in JCW Sunday, August 3rd. So this happened like one day, and then the very next day, their match was actually announced. It's Jet Speed and Darian Bankston versus YDNP and Drew Parker. And I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, man, they got no respect for their graphics department. Like, just make the one graphic if you're going to do that. Come on, guys.
And this show is at 12 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, which is in SummerSlam territory. So if you're out there, check out this show.
So, SummerSlam's next weekend. Huh.
Yeah, SummerSlam is next weekend. It's coming up fast. They do it early now, which I hate. I always like the last week of August was my favorite.
I know you kicked me out of here, and I mean no disrespect, but GCW is almost doing like a little bit of a mini collective SummerSlam week. They got some cool stuff going on. I apologize, and I will back.
You could have just stayed now, but we'll finish up. Deadlock Pro Wrestling 6-man tag match. This is happening Friday, August 8th. Eric Stevens and Violence is Forever versus LeBron Cazone, Calvin Tankman, and Manny Lowe.
LeBron Cazone.
Manny Lowe, he's someone to watch for because he even got announced for the West Coast Pro Scramble match that's happening this weekend. So Manny Lowe, someone to watch for.
I popped for Kevin Koo, AEW security guard.
You got YDNP, Marcus Mathers versus Gringo Loco, Jack Cartwheel, and Cappuccino Jones.
Heck yeah. A lot of WWE stuff going on there.
We're starting to get matches for the Homecoming show announced as well.
Yeah.
We'll see for the Ultraviolent Championship, Matt Tremont versus Bear Bronson.
Nice.
Yeah, one that I am also very hyped for. JCW is running Manders versus Mad Dog Connolly in a lights out match. This is happening in September. Now, you have Mad Dog Connolly, who could arguably be a contender for Male Wrestler of the Year, just with the matches he's putting on, going on with one of the best out there with Manders. This match is going to be violent. It's going to be great.
Yeah, he's gonna pad his stats right before the end of the year just to put him over the top. That's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, and
there
then
probably will be a dog collar involved because it's a lights out match.
I would not be surprised one bit.
Just calling it now.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And we also have, this was just announced, Saturday, August 2nd at Emo Fight. You're getting Zachary Wentz versus Brian Keith.
Emo Fight. Now this is what Boris was talking about, part of a little GCW mini collective, because this will be at 11 p.m. after SummerSlam, so that'll be a fun one to check out.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot more of those where they'll run 2 or 3 shows the weekend of it's almost like a mini WrestleMania weekend, you know, where you get
emo fight's one of my favorite. Let's get emo with it.
Yeah. So we got
cut my wrists and black my eyes.
Oh, such a banger tune. And we also, you know, that we like to do that little thing called Indie in a Minute, where we talk about and preview an upcoming indie show, which, you know, maybe you want to go check out, maybe you'll watch it on streaming, but something that we may not normally be able to preview the entire thing, but just to get it out there. And coming up at this is at New Texas Pro. They're doing their Texas Indie Showcase. I have to make sure I got that right. And this is happening tomorrow, July 27th. You're going to see Daniel Ryan versus Carter Black, Mad Dog Connolly versus Dmitry Alexandrov in a dog collar match.
Nice.
Maya World, who is arguably one of the best wrestlers on the indies right now, versus Brooke Havoc. You're getting a trios match down there. A whole bunch of other fantastic matches lined up. Shawn Hendricks versus Father O'Day. A Lucha Scramble, Elimination Warfare with Team Izzy versus Team Wolf, and one of our favorites, Vert Vixen, the New Texas Pro Women's Champion, versus Lena Cross. So, you know, it's going to be up on IWTV. Why not check it out, you know?
And if you're there in the area, go to touch some grass. Go watch the show live in person.
Hell yeah. So, that's New Texas Pro. That's happening coming up. And there we go.
Do, 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 do.
Now,
Calgary Stampeders lost to the Montreal Alouettes. It was a very sad time. Very tough for me to move on with my life, but I did. So that's your CFL update.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Go Rough Riders, right? Is that a thing?
Oh,
okay.
God, why would you say that?
Because that's the only CFL team I can remember off the top of my head.
Not Friends. Friends off.
No. Well, then I guess I'll tell Mrs. Pluggo not to join you for Grey's Anatomy trivia night.
Listen, all right. If she thinks, all right, that she's got a chance, I'm going to do the promo for her because she can't do the promo. If Mrs. Pluggo has the cojones, the female cojones, the fajones, to show up for Grey's Anatomy trivia, there is going to be a spankerin that will happen because Mrs. Boris will grind Mrs. Pluggo into dust and away, floating off into the atmosphere of trivia's legends who thought they could step up but got straight up mollywopped. All right? Write it down, take a picture.
But how do we trust that it's, integrity is upheld? How do we know you didn't give Mrs. Boris the questions beforehand?
Listen, the fact that you would question my integrity says everything that we need to know about your integrity.
That it's intact.
Uno reverse. Boom. Roasted. Blair wants to blow his freaking brains out right now. I love it.
No.
Not that I love that you want to blow your brains out.
Thanks. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Cool. That's fucking great.
That came out real weird.
Yeah, dude.
Should I just leave now, or do we want to finish this show and then I can peace out?
Come on, dude. Please don't do that.
Like, fuck.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Oh,
all right.
I'm not talking anymore.
Woo. For the non-title match, Stephen Crow defending against Jinha. And I hate that I'm going to bring this up. I was reading the comments from the match getting posted, and someone said Jinha's name sounds like a sexually transmitted disease.
Ah!
And now I can't not think that when I see it, and I feel terrible about that. So I apologize.
Oh, you shall. Non-title match. What? Put it on the line, Steve Crow. What are you afraid of Jinha here? Just asking for a friend.
I mean, maybe he is afraid.
Maybe the powers that be want to see Jinha. Like maybe this is like a chat title eliminator style deal where if he pulls off the upset, he gets a future title match, but they don't say that out loud.
It could be. Jinha did have his opportunity against MRB a few months back.
This is like the second time he's been in LPW, right, Boris? Maybe 3. You could talk. Maybe.
I'm afraid. I missed Jinha the first time that he was here. I was unable to do that show again. Thank you, Blair, for doing a stellar job to slide in. So I am unfamiliar with Jinha, but you don't get handed title shots of the big belt just, like Pez dispensers. You got to earn that thing. So I can understand the stipulation of this being a match, but huge opportunity for this kid to really throw himself right in the mix. And Stephen Crow, I mean, we've seen him almost take over the leadership of Clandestine Society. He's not afraid to dress down his brother right in front of everybody. So this is an interesting time for Clandestine Society, and this may be the time for Jinha to step in, maybe catch him off guard and get himself a win and throw himself right at the front of the line.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity because I mean a victory over Stephen Crow that's going to put you in line for a title shot right away, and you're coming against the top dog in LPW right now. So this is big for Jinha.
How long until MRB starts going? I'm getting sick of you yelling at me, little bro.
Oh, now you're stirring up a little bit.
I'm just asking. Right, I have to ask. I have to ask. I have journalistic, integralistic ethics here. I have to ask.
It's a 100% legitimate question. I agree.
Will that come into play because this is a non-title match? There's really nothing at stake per se. Would Jinha pull it off with some shenanigans from maybe some miscommunications amongst the society?
Well,
I mean, there's possibilities for everything.
We know that TFA might not be a factor in this match because she is out indefinitely with an injury.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that evens the playing odds a little bit more. And you have to think, I mean, this can almost bleed into, more discussion, with another match, that when you're missing a piece of that puzzle that is as integral as TFA, the time might be now for someone to strike and really take out the Clandestine Society.
Yeah, they're down to Pellet for sure.
I know it's what you're saying. If you remember from last month, somebody said that's exactly what they're going to do.
So you see that, and then when you see, we're all taking Stephen Crow, right?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. DQ finish.
Oh, interesting.
Blair's the one that said it, and now he's got me thinking a certain group is going to bust up this match.
So Stephen Crow is my favorite cowboy. Stephen, you're the best. I love you. But look, for the LPW Challenge Championship, MRB versus Rose. And like I had said with the talk about Jinha and Stephen Crow, and maybe the time is now for somebody to strike to really try to do a number on the Clandestine Society. And you see this match there too. You got to start thinking, hey, maybe those three, maybe Rose, Taylor, and Nixon are gonna really take over LPW.
Yeah, this is where things get really interesting. I agree with you. The snowball is going down the hill and getting bigger every minute, and it might just be big enough to roll over MRB, which is not an easy thing to do. But Rose on her own, incredibly talented, superior striker, very, very good in the ring. But you throw those two, the henchman, the muscle, whatever you want to call it, into the mix, and it's almost like the deck stacked against the champ. I mean, MRB could, and I assume will, have Stephen Crow watching his back, but the numbers don't add up on this one.
Yeah, the math ain't mathin'. We talked about it last month a little bit with this new switch with Rose, and how back when I talked to her for the LPW show when she was coming in, one of her matches that she wanted to have, she was hopeful to have, was MRB. And she was like, back then she was excited to be here. She would have just been happy to have any match in LPW. Now she's flipped the switch to, she expects these matches. She wants these matches, and she's going to take what belongs to her. And depending on where these matches fall in the card, if they take out Stephen Crow earlier in the night and it's just a MRB by himself, that could change some things in the LPW. We could see a massive shift heading into LPW 40 with a new dominant faction on top. And I'm going to say it. I'm going to do it. Rose is getting the win here. We're gonna have a new challenge champion, 2-strap Rose, scramble and challenge champion. I'm calling it now. I'm putting it on the glass, as the kids say.
You are just giving MRB like fuel to come at you, aren't you?
I mean, maybe, but I'm taking it. That's the pick.
Hey, I'm here for it. I always enjoy it.
I'm here for the chaos of 2 straps Rose.
Yeah. Fair
She's two-strapping it. She's two-strapping it because that's what all the cool kids do.
There you go.
What's
Bring
that
it full
reference,
circle.
by the way? I don't understand that reference, the 2-strap thing. Can you
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street when they go to the high school and they're like, "Do you one-strap your book bag or do you two-strap it?"
I don't care now. All you had to do was say 21 Jump Street, and I will be more than happy to move on.
You don't like that movie?
I never saw it, and I don't plan to because I have far too much respect for myself. We could be seeing a change. That was snotty, wasn't it? Wow.
You are just
we could be
You're making friends today here at Four
Exposure. No one likes me. I know when no one likes me. It's fair. We could be right front row for like a changing of the guard in LPW right now. It's a very unique time. The Rads are, I don't think the Rads are a thing anymore, to be perfectly honest. Seven, not a thing anymore. Clandestine Society is always, in the mix, but they're weakened right now. So this is very much maybe a changing of the guard in this company. So that makes this coming show very, very interesting.
Yeah, there's nobody's got the number games right now except for Rose, Taylor, and Nixon. So whether it's coming for the Challenge Championship, if Taylor and Nixon down the road decide that they want some LPW tag gold, it's going to be the numbers game is always going to come into play right now until that Clandestine Society is fully healthy. So we could see the House of Gold showing up here with Rose, Taylor, and Nixon, and it's only a matter of time.
Oh yeah.
So, Pluggo, you're taking Rose. Boris, who you got?
Rose. Man, it's hard to not take Rose. I agree with you.
Ooh, Blair.
I know, right? I feel weird saying it for real.
Blair,
but...
join us, or are you going to be different? If you're
I think MRB is going to retain. I think he's going to retain. I'd be here for 2-strap Rose, but I think MRB is going to hold on to it. I don't think. I think he's going to find a way to hold on to that title. The man has many years under his belt. He knows how to win. He knows what it takes to win, and I think that he will do whatever it takes tonight or next week to hold on to that title.
Subtitles. I just don't want to get yelled at by MRB.
No, bring it on.
It's going to be a great match, though. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yes, it's going to be a fun card.
I'll take that heat.
They have tangled one-on-one before in LPW, if memory serves me correctly. I don't remember who got the win, though.
MRB.
Was that at the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
All I remember is that there is a clip of that match in the opening video for the LPW shows where Rose does something really cool, and I don't remember what it is. And I know
that was in the. I thought that was in the scramble match.
Oh, maybe you're right, but I think they have gone one-on-one before in LPW, but I could be mistaken.
Either way,
maybe I don't know anything.
I'm
going to stop talking.
Okay, last but not least, we have Rich King with Thaddeus Archer versus T.Y. Jackson.
Still, can you put that up for 1 second again, please? Still looking at Thaddeus Archer standing behind Rich King like that is still weird and will be weird for many, many moons to come. Again, these guys used to be thick as thieves, tight as drums, whatever you want to call it. They both have something to prove in this, and it's more philosophies. Rich King's new philosophy of putting himself first, and you all should have listened to me, where you have TY's philosophy of trying to do things the right way and on the up and up. And this is a personal scrap. And I know these guys are both very, very talented wrestlers, but I don't know if we're going to see a wrestling match as much as we're going to see a fight.
So MRB and Rose, they faced off. It was back in March of 2024 at the LPW 2020 24 hours to go.
I should have known that because I actually talked to both of them ahead of that match.
It's my favorite poster because I'm on it.
These two have been.
Who won that match?
MRB did.
Okay.
Yeah. These two have been, a part of each other's lives for many, many years. TY and Rich King. As long as I've known both of them, they've been together, and to see what's happened to the Rads, to see what's happened to Rich, pardon me. It's almost sad in a way that it's come to this, because these two were like brothers. And I know that, brothers fight, but it's almost different when you have someone like Thaddeus involved as well. So I feel like it's almost sad in a way that it's come to this point.
Ophelia just called me vain, and that hurt my feelings.
You're so vain.
Listen, the last thing I am is vain. I am a big fat blob of humanity that should not be.
Now, did Rich King do enough? And he tacked Larry Woods at the end of LPW during like the closing after the show had ended, and took Larry out because Larry's been wanting a piece of Rich King. Did he do enough to keep Larry out of this mix? Because Larry and TY are still tight, and Larry wants a piece of Rich. And we know when Larry gets in Larry mode, he doesn't make the greatest decisions. Will he get himself involved here?
Larry mode.
When Larry mode, he signs contracts willy-nilly. Sometimes he goes missing. Larry does. You can't keep. Larry Woods is Larry Woods. You can't keep that man on a leash. But I'm saying if we get just TY and Rich one-on-one, while Rich is in a different mindset and he's in a different mode right now, and Thaddeus Archer, whether we love him or not, will help anybody he's with for sure. It takes him over the edge. TY is got no quit in him, and I think TY would die before letting Rich King pin him 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go with TY here. But if Larry gets involved, does some things happen? I don't know. I hope for Rich King's sake he did enough to keep Larry out of the mix here.
I think the only way that Larry does not want a part of Rich King is if you kill him. As long as there's a breath left in this body, that is his sole focus. So that's definitely a thing to consider. And when he goes into Larry mode, that's like Brie mode, but Larry mode. That's my joke. Right? Really funny. Yeah, that's definitely a thing to consider if he's going to be in the building, if he's going to get involved, if TY and Larry.
Yeah.
So yeah, that definitely throws a wrinkle in it. It's sad it's come to this, really.
Even having Thaddeus at ringside, you got to think that TY is just getting tired of having to deal with that.
I'm tired of having to deal with that.
Between the dealing with the Rads and Seven, all their issues, and now somebody that you were so close with, having Thad in his corner, and it's like that's got to be a punch to the gut too. So TY's just got to be looking at this being like, man, what the fuck do I got to do to get away from Thad?
Right. Everybody, listen, Thad, hate me or not, everybody when you come on screen gets upset. Like even Spencer's like, Thad's here again. Jack's mad at you because you keep hanging out with Rich. Poor Jack.
Maybe Jack plays into this.
Which we forgot. Yeah, we forgot. Thad threatened to fire Jack last month if he didn't get in line with this new Rich King deal. So we'll see what happens there. This is not what LPW was founded on. It was Rads and Seven fighting each other. Jack Pride hating the Rads. Rads hate Jack Pride. Now they're all kind of like, oh man. I don't know. This is a new era.
It's almost becoming a mess, like there's so much chaos going on. And that's almost why I feel like, the Rose, Taylor, Nixon, it's their time to strike in LPW.
Yeah.
It's like the NWO taking over. There you go. So, that's the LPW 39 show. I know that the night before is the Clandestine Society LPW show, which happens every Thursday night. And we're going to see, I don't know, is it a debut makes his wrestling debut. Jack Wilder is making his debut, taking on Reed
From
Matthews.
Now You Can See Me?
I don't think so. I've never seen Now You Can See Me.
Yeah, Jack Wilder is he's one of the guys that he's James Franco or David Franco. Sorry.
So, okay, didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know Dave Franco was in Now You Can See Me.
Yeah, Jack Wilder.
Are those movies any good?
Yeah, I actually enjoy them, and they're not really my cup of tea, but I actually enjoy those movies. They're pretty good.
I just want to mention the clandestine matchup. There's some other great matches, and you know who I'm missing lately? The wily veteran Jared Rogers.
Yes, I see him at the events. It's always good to catch up with Jared Rogers. The shoulder's still a thing that's being worked on, and I don't know the prognosis, but he is around in the locker room, and he is as wily as ever.
Oh,
nice. Making towns. Still making towns, even though he's injured. You love to see it. Huggy Bear's in the house. What's up, Huggy Bear?
He's just doing the conventions now until he's healthy.
To the convention scenes. He's giving you that 30 for a photo, 30 for an autograph, 50 for the comedy. Yeah, both for 50 deal.
He's got a banner that says Jared Rogers, wrestling superstar, that he sits in front of. It's
he's slotted right next to Fred Ottoman, the former tugboat.
You don't say anything bad about the Shockmaster.
I told you last week. Tugboat was in my city doing he was wrestling for our local promotion, and I had a baseball tournament. But one of the kids went before the tournament. He drove down there just to get his autograph.
Yeah,
I got a cameo from him. A friend of mine got me a cameo from Fred Ottman.
That's what I mean. So Jared Rogers right next to Tugboat, and on the other side you can have Stevie Ray from Harlem Heat.
Or Bill Alfonso, who elbowed me in Indianapolis for no reason whatsoever.
Bill Alfonso,
he goes, you look like a big guy, and he goes like this to me, and I was like, what the.
Such a perv.
I was like, why did you just elbow me? But hey, you're okay. We're good here. It was all good fun, but I was just still kind of like, that's random.
Yeah.
So. One of my favorite things to do when I watch classic wrestling is play Spot Bill Alfonso, because he shows up reffing all over the place. It's awesome. He's a perv? I don't understand. Do you have a story you want to tell, or do you want to just leave it at that?
Not on air.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so
Larry mode. See, cleanse the palate.
Now that's gonna wrap things up for us. LPW 39 is happening August 1st. You went a whole month without LPW action, but you're gonna kick off August with some, and it's gonna be great. So make sure you head down to Edmonton South Common, the rec room there, and get a piece of the action. Get right in there. So
take a bite out of LPW
or IWTV.
That is
or IWTV. You can sit in the comfort of your own home. Yeah, you won't be able to have the delicious pretzels that the rec room has,
but you might be able to smash some tendies or some coconut shrimp.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we don't talk about this enough. IWTV. I know people are like, oh, I don't want to subscribe for $10 a month, blah blah blah, because I never watch anything but LPW. But if that's the case, which I don't know why you wouldn't just subscribe, but you can just purchase the show outright now. You can buy the shows on IWTV individually.
Oh, really? I was not aware of that. I love IWTV.
Which like I said, it's a great value at the $10 a month. But if you just want to buy a LPW show, you can do that too now.
Yep, I always say before we were on IWTV, I was a subscriber for many years. There's always tons of great stuff if you're an indie guy on there. So I always sing the praises of IWTV.
Hell yeah. So that's going to wrap things up for us this week. For myself, you can find me up on all social media at Graymaker Wrestling Podcast, up on all podcast streaming platforms. And you can find me every weekend with this guy here doing this show. So
that's
Pluggo will do you, then we'll wrap things up with Boris. And
you're going to do me? I'm trying to study, man. Keep it down. He's trying. What a nerd. I am Pluggo. You can find me at Pluggo on all social media platforms. You search Pluggo, you'll find this face. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. with JPJ for Between Two Beards. If you want to know what I got going on there, go to @B2Beards on all those social medias to see what we've got coming up. I'm with you at For Exposure Pod on Twitter. All my writings are up on Love Wrestling CA. If you're thinking about buying WWE merch, I just became a member of the affiliate team, so use my link to help me out. And I got some other stuff coming up. You might see my face for SummerSlam. You will see my face for SummerSlam. I should say that. I'll let you guys know when that's ready to be announced.
Sounds good. Boris, where can the people find you? You got some Saturday Night Love tonight?
Gentlemen, in exactly 11 hours from right now, I will be back in this very seat, in this very worldly headquarters for tonight's episode of Saturday Night Love. And the legacy of Hulk Hogan obviously is complicated. And originally we were going to watch some Wrestling Society X tonight, but I decided to change it up. Because what better way could we... I don't know what word I'm looking for here, but kind of discuss and cover the legacy of Hulk Hogan than by watching a little bit of a Hulk Hogan forgotten gem that kind of flew under the radar in 2008. Hulk Hogan's Celebrity Championship Wrestling reality show. We're going to watch an episode or two of that. If you've never heard of it, it was made for, I believe it is Australian television, and it features all the usual suspects: Brian Knobbs, Brutus Beefcake, Jimmy Hart, Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, and they take celebrities like Todd Bridges and Danny Bonaducci and the usual suspects that would be on shows like this and teach them how to wrestle.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting. I didn't know that existed.
If you go on my my X account, there is a minute-long video of the opening that I was actually going to play here, and then I've realized that we're on YouTube, and I don't want us to get in trouble. But if you go on my X right now, which is that thing right there, you can see there's like a minute-long video intro clip that I posted, so you can see kind of what it's all about. So that's going to be kind of fun. You can see me on all the social medias there. You will see me on Saturday night at LPW 39 on IWTV. And if you're in the Edmonton area, come down for the Thursday night show at the Rec Room. Only $10. Best ticket in town. Thank you again, gentlemen. And Blair, I apologize. I did not mean to say it that way, and I apologize.
It's all good. Now, that's going to be it for us. Make sure that you check out the LPW show on Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be back at it Saturday, I presume. And that's going to be it for us this week. I just noticed that Boris has a hatchet man over his left shoulder.
I do.
think it's his left shoulder, and that's very, very suitable because we're all a bunch of pluggalos around here. Thanks for joining us.
God.
Peace in the streets. Oh, there we go.